Welcome back, guys. We have a new live sponsor, Dynamic Transit, and I invited them in, not just because they're a new sponsor, but it's because it's interesting. It's a trucking company over on the east side in Granite City, and Fred and Michelle have owned it for 30 years, Fred? Is that right?
That is correct.
Step right on up there on the mic there. So
That
I met
is
with them
correct.
the other day, and we talked for an hour and a half, and for anyone who's either been involved with trucking or you just drive down the road and you see the trucks go by and you wonder what their life is like, and we spent an hour talking about just that. So give a little bit of just like the information on the company.
Just a local homegrown company, per se. We started, we were truck drivers ourselves.
Yeah.
And so we had a dream about how we go about getting the trucks, getting the customers, and what have you. And that's where it got started.
Close, you're going to love this. When Fred was driving back during college, the guy I worked for was great, but the truck was so bad that like he could only keep his lights on for a few minutes at a time because it would go out. And so he's driving through the mountains and he would just turn off his lights because he knew if I keep them on, they're going to go out on me at the wrong time. And so you made like a pact that if I ever own my own truck, much less a trucking company, the equipment's going to be the best.
We had a dream. We definitely had a dream that we're going to have the best that a money can buy to put on the road. And that dream has always been there, and it's still there.
And so
And all you got to do is just look at, up and down the road, look at our equipment, and
Yeah.
it speaks for itself.
And what we're looking for with Dynamic Transit are drivers. Drivers drive the whole business. And as Fred was telling me, there are literally hundreds, maybe thousands of trucking companies nationally. And so many of them that people just don't know about. Even local people may not know about Dynamic. And we're looking for drivers. We truly offer the best package from money to benefits to the amount of time you get home. Newt, how long have you been driving with Dynamic now?
18 years.
18 years. How many miles you got?
Probably about 3.2. No.
3.2 million miles. That's amazing. Wow. If someone flies 1 million miles, they give them like, some sort of award.
They pay me.
So how long you been driving in general, just overall?
About 44 years.
And how is a million ways the business has changed, but how has it changed the most for you?
The e-logs.
Yeah.
And being got to be more competitive with the customers and service.
Yeah.
And being on time, but you've got to really do it legal.
Yeah. In the
And
old days, not so much.
The old days, you didn't talk about it.
Right. Whatever you could take, that's what you did.
Yeah. But it's there.
Yeah.
They've got it down pretty well where you got to do it legal.
Yeah.
And they got the greatest equipment to do it legal.
That's what Fred. I mean, I sat in one of them the other day, and I don't know, it's my one and only truck I've ever sat in, but it was like a jet plane.
Oh,
It was
beautiful.
impressive.
217 piece, Great Dane trailers, best equipment on the road.
And how many miles you put on one in about a year?
About 150.
About 150,000. Man, what do you? Stupid question. What do you think about? Like I drive to Florida. I mean, how do you occupy your mind?
After the years, you have a certain routes, you have certain cafes you go to, and certain people. You meet the same people. It'd be
Yeah.
like if I saw you once a week
Right.
in Kansas City, and you'd be looking forward to me, and
Yeah.
I say, hey,
So
how you
that's your
doing?
life,
Hey,
just out there.
That's my route. I
Is
make
a-
my same
I
stops,
got a
get my
better
same
answer.
deal. Hell, I've been invited to weddings from people out in Oregon, with their kids getting married. I'm
I
like,
got a better
oh,
answer.
Yeah.
I listen to the David Glover show.
So is there just a brotherhood, a sisterhood, just overall with truckers across the country? You know what they're going through. And
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's a
Yeah.
lifestyle, and you better get into it the way to make it work for the company, yourself,
Yeah.
family.
yeah,
Family's got to understand, but you got to be honest with the family. You got to come back to them.
sure. Yeah.
Is a CB radio still a thing? My grandpa was a truck driver, and he had his CB in his pickup truck so he could stay in touch and talk to people when he was driving his own truck, his regular truck.
Well, it's not as prevalent as it used to be.
Yeah.
The only time now you got to have a CB is when you're mad, you want to tell somebody something. Or they need to get a hold of you to pack into a door at
Yeah.
a reception or
Yeah.
a delivery or a.
He used to just have conversations, like
Oh, it was a huge
he would
thing.
just conversate on it.
That's probably why the CB went out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When the phone's coming.
Yeah, when the
Yeah.
phones come in and
Gotcha.
Sirius radio and all that,
Sure.
but I'm sorry,
What percentage are women or husband wife drivers? Would you say on the road now? Is it
I don't know about the industry, but I would say in our organization, we probably 10%.
10%?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe less than that. Maybe
Does that?
8.
I mean, does it cause any other
You
problems?
thinking about it, Close?
Yeah. What the hell? Going on the road for a while?
Gonna send Fern out on the road?
Yeah, just send her out and I'll stay home. It's just we're a husband and wife team, and I stay home.
Well, we have like a minute left, so just tell the truck drivers out there listening and the families of truck drivers why Dynamic Transit.
Well, it's a good one. It's a good company, and they'll take care of you. It's safe, good equipment. I can work anywhere and will not work anywhere else.
There you go. That's pretty good. How do people get in touch with you guys if they're interested?
DynamicTransit.com. Simplest way. Everybody's got smartphones
Yeah.
or any kind of device. That
Should they
just,
ask for
get
anyone in
on.
particular, or just
or just go to information and just look up Dynamic Transit. That's it.
very good?
Just simple as that.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.